Darryl Brown, who's the Deputy Mayor of London Borough of Hammersmith and Fulham. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Darryl Brown.
Hi everyone. Nice to meet you. Thank you all for coming here. I can't believe there's so many of you, but I think we all know why. Today we are here to honor a musical giant. Sorry, God is excited as well. Today we're here to honor a musical giant who has ruled the world of music ever since 1964. With just 2 minutes of music, Millie Small. We are so proud to be putting up this plaque today in her honour. Millie Small sung on one of the most well-known records in the world, My Boy Lollipop, which changed the world of music. It sold millions of copies, alerting the world to ska music's emergence and readying us all for the world of reggae to follow. Millie Small not only gave us a song to make the world sing, but also to dance to grace almost every wedding or joyful event. Imagine as a young girl, of no more than 16, she came to Britain, facing down the cold and the other challenges, to produce such music that would not only make her generation dance and sing, but many, many generations to come. In June, we did a tribute to the Windrush 75 generation, many of whom settled right here in Hammersmith and Fulham. In some ways, Millie Small, with her larger-than-life song, tells you everything you need to know about the Windrush 75 generation at that time. My Boy Lollipop typifies and symbolises in a record, how that generation changed Britain and beautified the world of music in the process. We are so proud that Millie Small spent so many years living here, over 20 years in all, and that she pursued her other passion of painting here too. Though she never equalled the success of My Boy Lollipop, again I think you will agree she had done enough on the musical front for a lifetime, indeed for many lifetimes. It is to her wonderful life which she so generously shared with us in song that we now salute her today. It is to the warmth that she is able to ignite in every heart who heard her voice that we pay homage. We honour her legacy because she created a musical monument of joy. It was large enough to fill the world and small enough to be carried around at each one of our hearts. And just to add, I just had one very happy memory. When my brother, it was a long time ago, was about 5, and they had a theatrical performance in Ireland, or in Dublin, and he had to dress up as Millie. So he did, and he had to dance to My Boy Lollipop, and he had these strings of beads. I don't know, that was probably part of her performance. And he was singing, and the music was playing, and he was swinging. The next thing, the beads broke, and they flew all over the place. And he died 1,000 deaths. So he never participated in any other performance again in school. But it was a lovely memory, I've never forgotten it. But thank you all for coming, and it's a pleasure to meet you and see you all here on this wonderful occasion. Thank you. Thank you.
Councillor Sharon Holder. Who's the Cabinet Minister for Public Affairs in Public Realm in Hammersmith. Councillor Sharon Holder.
Thank you very much, Jack. Given the number of times we've done this, I'm the Cabinet Member for Public Realm. Public Affairs is something entirely different, I can assure you. Anyhow, for those of you who haven't yet had the honour of meeting me, I am Councillor Sharon Holder, and I am the Councillor for Public Realm in Hammersmith and Fulham, and my department directorate sponsors these events. And thank you all for coming. Let's start with that. Okay? As the Deputy Mayor said, it's such an honour to be here to put this plaque up for this phenomenal artist, Millie Small. Millie Small is a musical giant amongst musical giants. With just one song in 1964, she transformed musical perception in the UK and internationally for everyone. A tune still admired and danced to today. My Boy Lollipop wasn't just a song, but a phenomenon that sold over 7 million copies. I say again, 7 million copies. This is before the era of downloads, so 7 million people went out their home, spent time going down to a record shop, and walked all the way back home just to play this tune. Few records had that time garnered much love, but Millie Small, with her distinctive voice and attitude, made people move in all senses. This song showed the world where music was going, trumpeting the arrival of ska and heralding the reggae music to come in the 70s. Hers was a voice that set Island Records off on its first voyage, creating waves that still move the world today, giving that label its first but not last hit. Millie Small represents all that is brave in this world. Imagine, she left Jamaica as a young teenager. She was no more than about 16 years old, to accompany Chris Blackwell, founder of Island Records, on a trip to London to make a record. My Boy Lollipop wasn't followed by many hits of the same stature. It was enough to make her a fixture, however, in the world's musical imagination. That is because her record produces the same feeling in whoever hears it, sheer, boundless joy. A joy that reminds us, no matter how different we may appear on the surface, that we all do share so much more in common emotionally in the things that we do. It reminds us that in a world of strife, we can still hurdle around the warmth people like Millie bring to the world and share a smile. We in Hammersmith and Fulham feel blessed that Millie spent her final years here, that she realised her other passions, including painting. Millie Small left a legacy which can still be heard today, and with this plaque we want to make sure that her beauty and her breadth in her life is also seen and admired by everyone. Thank you for joining us, especially Millie's Small's family and friends who are here today, and please enjoy this tribute. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're beginning to warm up. Things are going to get really hot now. Thank you very much. First of all, let's say hello to ITV, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, ITV. Thank you for being here today. Wonderful. Okay, now we're going to speak to somebody who knew Millie, was around at Island Records at the time, and she is a very interesting person. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Suzette Newman. Wait there, Susie. Susie's making her way across the floor. Come on, my darling, well done. Suzette Newman, ladies and gentlemen. Stage is yours, sis.
Hello, everyone. Anyway, I'm going to keep it brief, but I just want to thank Jack and everybody from the council for having the idea and being able to do this blue plaque. I think it was just absolutely fantastic and a testament to Millie, who was a very unusual person who wanted to live her life very quietly after all of the success and all the travelling and all the everything with My Boy Lollipop and her records thereafter. She was a truly independent spirit, an independent woman, one of the very first that I knew, and she wanted to live her life on her terms, and maximum respect for that. Always had a little twinkle in her eye. And Jay Lee, who I know is equally as shy as her mom, brought Millie a lot of joy. And so I want to thank everybody for coming here, and let's celebrate you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I say J-Lee, you say Small. J-Lee. Small. J-Lee. Small. When I say J-Lee, you say Small. J-Lee. Small. J-Lee. Small. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Millie's daughter, J-Lee Small.
It's awfully close, isn't it? So just this. I think this will do. Look at you beautiful faces. Oh, gosh. Oh, Suzette, you're going to make me cry. All right, I'm not good at this, so I've got some words. Please forgive me for reading them out. Hello, everyone.
Hiya.
In fact, I have to say hello to all the neighbours here. Please don't call the police yet, we'll be gone soon. Thank you all for coming to my beautiful, bubbly sky legend of a mother, Millie Small's blue unveiling. Oh no, I've got it wrong. Blue plaque unveiling here today. When my mother passed on the 5th of May 2020, I wanted her to always be remembered and her legacy to live on. So, when Nubian Jak and his excellent community trust organisation reached out to me earlier this year, I was excited and thrilled that my mother, quite rightly, be receiving this important historical award. Who's that? Oh, look at that, Daniel Waller. Big up. Chris Blackwell, founder of Island Records, he reached out to me last week with the following words to say. I'm not going to do an accent, so... I'm so thrilled that your mother has this great honour in London, England, which is going to last forevermore. I'm so proud of her. He also said Millie Small started Island Records with her first global hit record that sold over 7 million copies worldwide, and she toured all across the world. She was just adorable wherever she travelled, and everybody loved her. Millie Small. She will always be remembered for sparking joy with her unique sound. Music was in her heart and soaked through to her bones. She was always playing music whenever I popped round here for our little dinner parties, and dancing with a glass of Prosecco or gin and tonic, singing My Boy Lollipop until it was time for me to go home. Millie touched the hearts of every being she met, leaving an infectious imprint of love, laughter, and joy, not only with her voice, but with her vivacious and exuberant nature. Some of you, who I recognise, would have seen her bopping around Shepherds Bush with a cheeky wiggle and was always welcoming when she was stopped in the street. Today, we unveiled this plaque in her honour, not only paying homage to Millie Small's extraordinary contributions, but also acknowledge the vital role she played in celebrating Black history and culture. This plaque is for everyone to enjoy and will leave an indelible mark for future generations to admire. Let us remember her as a shining star in the constellation of Black history, for the joy she brought, the hips she made sway, and the heart she made race.
You're doing all right, sis. You're doing all right, you're doing all right.
Yes! Let's celebrate her today and pay tribute to the Blue Beak girl who made our world a little bit more fun. So, in the words of Millie Small herself, what a beautiful day! Bim! Let us raise our invisible glass to the sky and say, My Boy Lollipop. After 3, 1, 2, 3! My Boy Lollipop! Thank you.
Well done. I know that wasn't easy for you, but thank you so much. That's absolutely beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, Millie Small, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely beautiful stuff, Okay, the next person I'm going to introduce was actually playing on this track, and his name, ladies and gentlemen, is the legendary Tony Washington. Tony Washington, ladies and gentlemen, playing piano, keyboards on this track. Beautiful. Tony Washington, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sad, but I'm happy. I lost a friend. Chris Blackwell introduced me to Millie, and I wrote our first record release. My Boy Lollipop changed our lives.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
I've been in word ever since. I used to come and visit up to lockdown. That's when the trouble started. And I really missed her. But she made a lot of people happy. And she made me happy too. Heal for Millie.
Yeah, man. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you so much, Tony. Sack the DJ, sack the DJ. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Tony. That was absolutely beautiful. Okay, we have a man who was also there from Trojan Records. I'm not sure if he's actually here. Mr. Honeysett, are you here in the house? If not, we're going to introduce you to a woman whose father definitely was there. Millie recorded in his studio, and her name, she's a goddess, man, beautiful lady. Her name is Cleon Roberts. Cleon, are you in the house, baby? No. Okay. All right, so then, he said, looking very professionally, can I then introduce you, ladies and gentlemen, to a musical tribute from Winston. All right. No, we won't sack the DJ because he's doing a great job. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the DJ. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. You're doing a great job, brother. Okay. We're going to have a musical tribute by Winston Francis. If you're here, brother, we can't wait to hear you. He's just going to park his car. Right. And this is live on ITV, right? Oh, dear. Never mind. It's all good. Okay, then I'm going to have you introduce you. Is he here?
Yes, I'm just lining up the record.
All right, nice one, Winston. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Winston Francis.
What a beautiful occasion. Is it not? Yes. A little girl who came all the way from Kingston. I'm not going to say the ghetto because every time we talk about reggae music, everybody talk about the ghetto. Forget the ghetto. You know, she came from paradise. Because at that time, when I was growing up, Jamaica was a paradise. It still is a paradise. But, you know, things have changed a bit. But it's still a beautiful place. And you still have beautiful people coming over from Jamaica. It has never stopped. We're still coming. Any new one here? Forget about immigration. Just say yeah. Anyway, a few years ago, a young lady from New York called me and she said, Winston, I love your track, Mr. Fix It, but I prefer Dennis Brown's rendition of it. I said, what? And she said, well, not really, you know, but Dennis has done a beautiful. I said, no, Dennis has never recorded Mr. Fix It. And she said, yes, he did. And to my surprise, he did. So when I played it and I really enjoyed it, I decided I had to reciprocate. Love and hate can never be friends. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Here I come with love and not hatred. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. Envy no one, no wish to be with no evil one. But there'll come a day when you'll be whipped by the Father's hand. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Sing for Millie, come on. My head is anointed and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. Envy no one, no wish to be with no evil man. But there'll come a day when you'll be whipped by the Father's hand. Sing of Rasta children. Sing oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yes. Sing, 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 sing. Whoa, come on, sing. Can't hear you sing. Whoa, whoa, yeah. I love it. Let me Come over here. Sing. My head is anointed and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow all the days of my life. Envy no one, no wish to be with no evil man. But there'll come a day when you'll be whipped by the Father's hand. I want you to sing. Sing no rest of children. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, yes. Sing whoa, 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 yeah. I'm on 3-piece church from Millie Small. Hip hip. Hip hip. One more. Hip hip. God bless you. Love you.
Yeah, wicked, brother. Wicked, wicked. Winston Barnes, ladies. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, brother. It's like the real thing. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What am I doing with this? Okay, lovely. You got me singing on ITV. Amazing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, none of this. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. I want the African drummers there. Is there any African drummers in the house? Are you here? Okay, here's the thing. None of this would have been possible without the next two speakers. And the first is my partner on this project. Ladies and gentlemen, the Deputy Director of Culture, Sport and Libraries, Daniel Waller, ladies and gentlemen. Big it up, come on.
Yeah, right. Thank you, Jack. And I think we needed to have some different running order, because how can I follow that? First off, thank you so much for everyone for coming. It's really fantastic. I think this is the best turnout we've had for any of our plaque unveilings. So that's absolutely phenomenal. All right. So I'm afraid I am a boring guy from the council, so I've just got to say a few council things. But anyway, so as Jack said, I'm the Assistant Director of Cultural Services, and it's a privilege to really follow up from my predecessor, Steve Hollingworth, who really got this going with Jack, and it's been phenomenal. I think we've done 10 plaques previously, and it's a real honour to be able to be part of this and to continue the great work. I'd like to thank Millie Small's family and friends for allowing us to honour Millie Small today. And I'd like to also acknowledge my colleagues in the council I work with, a couple of whom are here today, Emma and Peter. We all work as a small team to make these things happen. And it's all part of Hammersmith and Fulham's, it's our effort to diversify the public realm and to celebrate black history in the borough. I'd also like to thank Dr. Jack Bueller and the Nubian Jak Community Trust for partnering with Hammersmith and Fulham to make all of this possible. And also, really importantly, within the council we have fantastic leadership given by two councillors in particular, one of whom is here today, Councillor Sharon Holder, and she's really championed celebrating the rich diversity of the borough. And I'd like to thank the Councillor Holder for your leadership and support for the team. Okay, and the blue plaque that we're unveiling today is a significant addition to our heritage and history trails. We've got 4 that it basically track. You can follow the history of the black community in Hammersmith and Fulham, and it really raises awareness, especially among young people, of our rich heritage and heroes and heroines from the black community that have contributed so much to our diverse and wonderful borough. I'd just like to thank again everyone for attending today and enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you. You want to give up this? Go on. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, before we have our final speaker, we have to thank someone who made this possible. He runs an estate agent that agreed for this plaque to be here. Now, we're going to unveil the plaque in about 5 minutes. It is the smallest plaque we have done, it must be said, but we wanted you all to be photographed holding the plaque. That was one of the magic strategies that we decided to deploy. So, I hope you're not shy, Nessa, because you're going to have to explain to the world why the plaque is the size it is. And thank you, first of all, for giving us this permission. First of all, can we give it up? Because he's given us permission, man. He's a very special man. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Nessa Dayworth. Thank you, Nessa. Thanks, brother.
Hello everyone. I'm expecting boos, so you can start booing if you want. Okay, well, first of all, thank you very much for turning up. To be honest, I was very surprised to see this much, organisation. Jack's done a fantastic job ensuring that it's been organised properly, inviting all you guys to come and attend, and it's very beautiful to see. Obviously, all these faces turn out today for a special lady. Now, I am living currently. Well, not currently, but I purchased the flat in 2020. I had no idea about the history of who lived here. My next door neighbour kindly greeted me and first said to me that Millie Scott used to live here, and she's a special lady. And Millie Small, sorry, apologies. You can see I'm a little nervous. I'm not normally used to speaking to that many people. Just me in the four walls. But yeah, he said beautiful things about her, and I'm sure she's a lovely lady. To have all this, beautiful faces turn up says a lot about her as a person. I'll get into more of the interesting facts at the moment. This mess behind me is my responsibility. It doesn't look very, very attractive at the moment. It's we're ongoing with some major refurbishment works. It'll be completed next year, hopefully, if my neighbours give me permission. So if my neighbours are listening, we all need the green light so we can, get this plaque, installed in the right conditions and it's fit for purpose. So I think it would be, the smartest thing to install it once the whole property is refurbished and the landscaping's all done and it's attractive, because I think the blue special plaque needs to be installed in better conditions. I think you'd all agree. Well, that's a good agreement. That was easy. But yeah, thank you very much for attending. Jack, again, thank you for all your hard work. And yeah, have a great day today, evening. Let's celebrate for Millie Small. Got it right, see? And yeah, take care. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well done. Well done, brother. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to take my glasses off now. Okay, we're going to have our final speaker. But ladies and gentlemen, let me just quickly say, this has not been an easy journey during this tribute. I Googled weather, London weather, 21 days ago. Didn't say it? It said it's going to rain. 14 days ago, it's going to rain. 7 days ago, rain. I woke up this morning and I said, what's the name of the, not Ziri, what's the name, XL, Alexa, what's it going to be like in West London? She said 94% rain. Alexa, this morning. Look at the skies, we have to say this, Ja! Yeah, we have to give thanks, lady. Okay, now we're going to have a family member speak. He's going to give us the keynote address. His name is Kamal Miller, a very special man and some very special memories. Kamal, the stage is yours, brother.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kamal, and I'm one of many cousins that Millie had. Many cousins. Some of them are here today in the crowd with you all, from the Dawkins, Thomas, Small, Smith family, loads of family, Rose family, loads of family. So I'm going to start my address. So yes, my name is Kamal, and I'm a cousin of the late great Millie Small. Millicent Dolly Mae Small was born on the 6th of October 1947 in Clarendon, Jamaica, in our small but powerful district called Smithville. Pronounced Smithville, but we say Smithville. Yeah? Millie was born and raised in Smithville in a place called Down a Windsor, right? Windsor is what we call Down a Gully in rural Jamaica. Yeah? She was the daughter of Uncle Christopher Small and Auntie Elvis Smith Chambers, fondly remembered as Miss Dulubieka. She was one of 13 siblings. Uncle Liebert, Uncle Franklin, Uncle John, Gilroy, Auntie Estrie, Auntie Olive, to name a few. My great-grandmother, my grandmother's mum, Miss Ethel Dawkins, lovingly known by us as a family as Miss Ethel or Aunt Ethel, was Millie's immediate cousin. Miss Ethel, my great-grandmother, when Millie was young in Jamaica, Smithville, was the matriarch of the family and mother to the district of Smithville. My great-grandmother loved and looked out for Millie when she attended Smithfield Basic School, as my great-grandmother was the cook, the only cook at the time Millie attended the school in Smithfield, Clarendon, Jamaica. If it wasn't for icons like Cousin Millie, there would be no worldwide love for ska, rocksteady, reggae, or lovers rock. She was the head cornerstone, word to Bob Marley, the head and not the tail. She was the person, the little girl from Smithfield, Clarendon, Jamaica, who at the tender age of 16 put Jamaican music, in particular ska and reggae, on the worldwide map. Millie in her prime toured throughout New Zealand, Australia, Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan, the US, Brazil, and Argentina. Millie at one time in 1964 in Kingston had a show where the then Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells was an opening act for Millie. Millie was never an opening act, she was always the headline, alongside people like Otis Redding, Inez Fox, to name a few, being Millie's opening acts on all her shows.
That long speech, isn't it?
Very important speech for the history, so people understand that Millie was a full person and came from somewhere. Yeah? My late grandmother, Mrs. Eslin Victoria Miller, who passed away only in August of this year, recalled when she saw Millie often in Smithfield, Clarendon, Jamaica, where they were all born and raised, and how Uncle Bertie, Millie's uncle, would bring Millie round to see all the family throughout the district to make sure she grew up to know everybody well and who them be, who them grandmother is, who their great-grandmother is, etc. Millie had several uncles. Another one we knew very well was Vanny Small, who we lovingly knew as a family as Brother Vanny, who was the first black deacon at Harlesden Baptist Church. He was born in 1913. Right, not to forget her songs like Wings of a Dove and Sugar Dandy, to her feature recording on the late great Prince Buster's song I Go alongside Roy Panton, to her many duets with Jackie Edwards and Roy Panton under Roy and Millie, the duet. Millie was a true trailblazer and icon. May she continue to rest in eternal peace. Thank you all for coming.
Yeah, that's the best speech of the day, as far as I'm concerned. Apart from Jaylee's, of course. Beautiful, thank you, brother. Now, at this moment, we should unveil the plaque, right? But we have a superstar in the house, ladies and gentlemen, from the band called Tradition. And and I'm too young for that, I don't remember that. But anyway, Lovers Rock, Don Dada, I must tell you. And he wants to pay his tribute to Millie with a song which... so he's from... Oh, what? You come and introduce that bit, right? Okay, so he's actually blood. His father's from Smithfield, Dawkins. Okay, I'm not Smithing, I'm Smithville. Respect, yeah man, all right. Mr. Dawkins, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's bust this thing.
All right.
Yes.
How you doing, everybody? Listen, I am so honoured to be here. I came all the way from Northampton. It was a long journey. I got caught in traffic. I was screaming, pulling out my hair. And I had my lip. Just to get here, you know, with that little boy. I remember growing up, my dad and mum, and I remember when Millie Small came on the television, and I remember putting a broomstick through my dad's belt and tying it to and just playing along to her. And every time my dad and mum went out, we put on My Boy Lollipop and we'd keep watching through the window to see if they're going to come back. But it's an honour to know that in the later years this time, I found out that Millie was my cousin and she was a Dawkins. So I'm so honoured to know that's the lineage I'm coming from. So blessed. But you know, I like to sing a song for Millie. She might have heard it. I don't know if she would have known it, but I'm sure she would have heard it. And I wrote it many years ago. And if you know it, sing along. And this is for Millie. Run the track, please. To my cousin Millie. Listen. Sing along.
Is there a place in your heart for me, little girl? Is there a place in your heart for me? stars, taking you places, with cars from the places. Who are they? Who are they? Who are they? Who are they? Hey girl, I hear you. Come on. Hey girl, what you doing? Hey girl, what you doing to me? What you doing to me? Listen. I never know you didn't love me. Right from the start, you should have told me. All this time, you kept it from me. Until now, you wanna tell me so. Hey, girl, what you doing? Hey, girl, what you doing? Hey, girl, what you doing to me? What you doing to me? This is what I said to her. I hold my pillow. I hold my pillow so close. I turn softly and call your name out low. I hold my pillow. I hold my pillow so close. I turn softly and call your name out low. Your name out low.
No, it's all right. I called you up. I call you. Don't worry, you're next.
Yeah, that's fine.
Natural woman. Natural woman. You're mine. You're my kind. Listen. If this is love, I thought you loved me. If this is love, I don't know. Baby, if this is love, so is there a place in your heart for me, little girl? Is there a place in your heart for me? My baby, my little baby, my little baby, you're mine, you're my kind.
Thank you very much. Auntie Millie's daughter. Blessings all the time. Yes? Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where is she?
Right there. We can see you. We can see you, Jalen.
Jelly, hi cousin, hi. I've never met you before, but I'm so glad I'm meeting you now. The family's so big, and sometimes the elderly people, they don't always tell us who is who. So we're trying to find out who we are, where we're coming from. Sometimes you'll end up with your cousin, and it's a serious thing because the elder people, they didn't want to talk. It was always, shh, what are you talking about? Nothing don't go like that, but it goes like that. But I'm glad to know.
The kids all stomp their boots so much the dance was really shaking. They're having fun, then going Dutch. I feel my poor heart aching, so they all sing Enoch, Enoch, Enoch. Lord, Enoch, 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 Lord, Lord. Enoch, 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 One day there'll come a time when all men will be brothers. They'll talk as well as dance, live and love with each other, and all sing Enoch, 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 Lord, Lord. Enoch, 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 One day there'll come a time when all men will be brothers. They'll talk as well as dance, live and love with each other, so they will sing Enoch, 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 Lord, Lord. Enoch, 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 Lord, Lord. Enoch, 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 Enoch,